Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is pretty much just a more. It's like an appreciation kind of video, a condolences video to those who's passed this year in 2018. There's been a lot of victims of 2018, and it's just really sad. It's really sad. With all the stuff that's been going on in this world, it's just turned into like a really crazy place. So just recently, someone named Lady E, who was very well known in Chicago, in the Chicago LGBT community, was murdered. And it's really hard on everybody. Those who knew her, even those who knew of her, because I've had people recently say just yesterday that they didn't know her, they didn't have a personal relationship with her, but anytime that she was around, it was love and laughter and stuff like that. So this is really hitting home to a lot of people. Today they had a memorial kind of balloon release. I wasn't able to make, so I didn't actually attend that. But from what I've seen, it was nice, as expected. I personally don't know how to feel about some of these situations due to the fact that you never really know the actual scenarios and what's taking place before someone is murdered, and especially those who are in the LGBT community who identify as transgender, because there's a lot of big issues with the transgender community being murdered. Like a lot of murders are happening in the LGBT community, but more so for the transgenders. The transgenders are being murdered easily, like without hesitation. There's like one transgender woman murdered after another. Like, and it's happening so often to the point where it's not that people are becoming numb, but it's becoming to the point where people are, it's expected and feared. Transgender women are now starting to have to live their lives in fear, because there was a time where it wasn't accepted. Transgender women weren't accepted or understood as much, and then it got to a point where, okay, well, and even now, still, be not mistaken, but heterosexual men absolutely adore transgender women. I don't really know the mind process on what's going on and why they feel the need to murder those who they love or adore, but it's happening, and it's happening so often, like I said, to the point where people are now being feared for their lives. And that, I feel like, honestly, truly, that's ridiculous. Chicago is already known to be a bad place, and then now you have, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it's like we go through different stages in our lives where everyone has a time to fear for their lives, and that's sad. You got times where you got the blacks fearing for their lives. Now you got black identifying men fearing for their lives. If your skin color is brown, then you have to be in fear for your life no matter what. You can't even rely on police to protect you, because those are sometimes the people who are killing you, if it's not your peers or those other in your community. It's just ridiculous. It's just a ridiculous life that we're living right now. And now you have to worry about the gays had to worry about being gay bashed and killed, and now they have to worry about, I don't know why I have two chairs right here. Oh, sorry. Let's just move this one out the way. All right. Better, so much better. It's just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. I honestly don't really know what to say. Like, I seriously don't even know what to say about this stuff because it's like I don't have a solution. I don't really know how to speak on something that I don't have a solution to. It's either you're part of the solution or you're part of the problem, and I'm not. I'm very well not part of the problem because I truly believe that people should just live their lives however they feel fit. If it's not harming someone else, then I don't think that you should be concerned with someone else. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. So I'm going to be switching topics often today, talking about this horrific acts that's been going on right now, but I will still explain throughout the process on what I'm doing. Today I'm not really doing much because I really don't feel like doing makeup right now because I'm just in disbelief about this subject. I was honestly in tears the other day. The other day I was in tears when this first happened, when this particular death surfaced. I was in tears. And I explained to you all why I was in tears, but I was very well in tears. Today I'm using the Rimmel London Lasting Finish Breathable Primer. Let's see if you can see it. Can you see that? The light is horrible. It's good light. It's a really, really good light. It's just, it's so close. I have it so close right now where everything looks white. Even my skin looks a little brighter than it actually is, but I'm not complaining because I am a light to fair skin complected person. However, I do not try to lighten my skin. I think it just naturally happens in this weather where my skin naturally gets a little more pale because it's not being radiated from the sun. And also, I'm not one to tan. So when I get pale like this or lighter than usual, I don't really tan. I don't really see the purpose in tanning. But yes. So I'm trying to decide, should I do... I'm sorry, I'm just trying to fix my phone up because I'm thinking about going live on Facebook as well. This is a topic that I really do want to discuss, but I don't really know the... Oh, it's really hard to try to set this phone up when it's on the charger. It shouldn't be impossible because I've done it 1,000 times, yet it's hard. Okay, so they can pretty much see me from right here, like this. Waiting for a few people, maybe 1, 2, 3. I don't really come in. We're just waiting on some people to come in, and then we'll say something, or we'll just continue the conversation that we were having. For those that don't know what the conversation was about, trying to fix this phone. at the same time, it's really hard. Can't really fix it. Almost. We almost got it. I just want to make sure that it doesn't fall. So it's still kind of like crooked, but we'll work on that. Anyways, so I'm live on YouTube now. For those who are not already following my channel on YouTube, subscribe to my channel on YouTube at Bella Banga. I've already primed my face. Today is not necessarily just about makeup, as we were already talking about. It's not just about makeup today. We're talking about like the those who've fallen. Hey, Squeak. Those who have died within this year, 2018, because we're still in 2018 right now. Like I was saying earlier, someone who was well known in Chicago, Illinois, named Lady E, was just recently murdered, and it hit hard to a lot of people because of the spirit that she had, and not only was she just a well-known person, but like I said, she was a very nice person, someone that anybody would have loved to have known. And I've recently, just yesterday, I had somebody who never knew her personally knew of her and said that they loved her and loved her. So we're just talking about the murders and stuff that's going on in Chicago, Illinois. And not only just the murders, but to touch complete bases on things. We're talking about those who identify as transgender who are being murdered. Again, like I was saying before, I don't really have a solution on certain things, but I do have an opinion on it. And we don't necessarily know the scenarios on what's going on before these people are murdered, but it's a sad situation that these people have to be murdered just from being who they sincerely feel that they are. I just don't get it. I'm at loss for words when it comes to stuff like this, because I don't really have a solution. I don't really know what to say. And it's not just, it's women who live different lives. Like they live in all these people who's been being murdered, they live different lives. So you can't necessarily say it's one thing in particular that is triggering people. First of all, there's no trigger to murdering somebody. If that person hasn't done nothing to you physically, as far as like, murder is not self-defense. A lot of people use those two things and categorize them as the same, and that's not the same thing. You can defend yourself, even physically defend yourself from somebody without actually murdering them. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start some foundation. So I just want to be sitting here looking at that thing. Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't really, like I said, I don't get this. I don't get why this is constantly happening. So now where transgender women are living in fear. Maybe I should have worked this more. Yeah, I'm gonna work this more. I'm also live on YouTube, so if you're not subscribed on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube at Bella Banga. So like I said, I wasn't able to make it was like a memorial balloon release. I wasn't able to make it. I wish I would have gotten the details. My arm hurts from Linda. Getting the details so I could have promoted the day in time for the memorial balloon release. Okay. I just had to fix some stuff first. And I'm back. This is a conversation that I kind of want to have with someone else, as opposed to just like giving my opinion on certain things. I kind of want to like not necessarily have a debate, but definitely a discussion on this topic, this situation, because this isn't just a topic; it's a situation. It's a situation that's happening that shouldn't be happening. Seriously. Right now, I'm just blending with my Revolution foundation. You can find this foundation at, like I said, Sephora, Ulta. Well, you know what? I don't even know if it's at Sephora, but I know for sure it's at Ulta. It's a really, really, really good foundation. You see, it's like full coverage, or fair to full coverage. Let's put it like that. Because right now, I didn't use that much product. Had I used a little more foundation, then I probably would have, of course, more coverage, but I didn't. That's fine. We're going to do a eyeshadow today. And because I don't have the P. Louise eyeshadow base yet, I use a concealer, a light concealer actually, so that things can pop out more, which is the LA Pro again. And this is in the shade, actually this is a yellow corrector. It's in the shade yellow corrector. So it's gonna be like a yellow base. That's nice, kind of. That's enough. It's only for the eyes. And that's just to set the pigmentation so that it gives you a better pigmentation, and so that your eyeshadows last longer before they start creasing. Nice. And what I'm doing is I'm not like, well, when you apply it, you can spread it a little like that, but that's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm just patting it so it can go even all around. You see the pattern, how it easily just works. Like I said, as far as like talking about this depth and stuff of that nature, it's a really, really messed up conversations that we often have to have, but it's a part of life. And kudos to those who go through life and never having anybody that they lose. That's impossible unless you are maybe an orphan and along your way in your life you literally attached to no one. Then that's possible. I guess you don't never lose anyone because you never attach to anyone. But normality is that you find people, whether it be friends or family, who see how I'm wasting product over it. Where are my wipes? Come on. And these wipes came from Target. You can get like some makeup removal wipes. Wasting product. So part of makeup when you have to waste product sometimes. Let's try moving this light back just a little to see. Does that affect any? Okay, so it definitely affects a little. Let's bring it up a little more. I'm sorry, this is messed up production. But this is why I chose to go live as opposed to making. This is why I chose to go live instead of making like videos and then editing and stuff like that, because this way you all get to see everything, the nicks and all that stuff. So as you see, I've already applied the base. It's a yellow tone base, so that's good. And then you just leave it alone. You let that dry on because it is a liquid formula. And then we choose our colors. Colors. I never do over the top eyeshadows. So I'm not sure if I should today. Being that I don't usually do it, I don't know if I'm even any good at it. So, so yeah. Anyways, why would somebody kill somebody? That's the question. Why would you be killing people? Like, I know this is like a really, really like over the top 18-year-olds or younger shouldn't watch. Well, anything under 18 shouldn't watch this. I guess it's like, what is that, PG-13? I don't know. But this is ridiculous. So we're not even going to talk about that. No, you're right. We're not even going to talk about that. What we're going to do is we're just going to say our condolences to those who have passed. And as far as those other situations, I can possibly find some resources that I can give you all to converse with others who feel strongly about that topic as much as me or you do. Moving right along. Seriously, where are my eyeshadows? Like, I can't find. I don't see my palettes anywhere. Oh, they're right here. Well, not all right here, but here's some right here. So my palettes, they're pretty. The packaging are pretty. The color coordinations together are pretty. So, Sometimes I like to open up my palettes to see like what colors I'm gonna do and what palettes have the same colors or colors close to the same. Um, I have a blending brush that I have not seen or used in a very long time. This brush is in backwards. How did that happen? There it is. So let's do, for our base, let's do a yellow. Do a yellow on top of a yellow. Oh, look at that pigmentation. That's nice. That's nice. Let's play some music. I feel like we've done enough talking. So let's play some music now. I just broke this. One more chicken is something. So as you can tell, this brush works really good, but it is a cheap brush because I just broke it. But it lasts a long time. Like I had this for maybe 2 years, 3 years, 2 years. And I'm still using brushes from 2 years ago. But that's how good the brush worked. This right here is really good. So once we use it this time, we're going to throw it away. So let's just finish out with this yellow, and then we can be done with this brush. Uptown girl fucking with the gang. She been through too much to play games. Girl, if you let me, I'll be ready. Keep it steady for me. Girl, and this is, I'm using Take Me Back to Brazil by BH Cosmetics. I'll be ready. Need to make up your mind. I'll ask you one more time. Make it up on my side of town. Would it be too much? On my side of town. On my side of town. On my side. Go ahead and be gone. One more song. I know that you're on love. Oh, back it up on me. Yeah. You can know me. Don't be long. Don't be long. Yeah. Send the text to me. Baby, put your hands on speed. Know what I need. You got what I need. Say hi, Major. You don't leave in 3 minutes. I'ma have to come here. Move my brush. Say hi. Girl, if you let me, I'll be ready. Keep it steady for me, girl. I want you. If you let me, I'll be ready. Need to make up your mind. I'll ask you one more time. That yellow's pretty. Oh, I just had an idea. So we're gonna do no Versace. Now we're using My Little Pony with this red right here. And then I'm going in the crease using the brush 140 Luxie brush. I gotta admit, I like this so far. I haven't done any eyeshadows in a long time. It's gonna get nasty. I want you at the tip of my tongue, all down your body. No, this is your pony. Ooh, and I want you to ride it, so I can drink your rivers down. You quench my thirst, babe. No, these are you. You bring out that. No, it's gonna be the greatest night you ever had in your life. Tell me who gon' love you like me? Nobody. Who gon' do you like me? Nobody. Nobody like crazy. Nobody. Oh, nobody. Say and then normally I would take a brown, but I really want to smoke this out. So I'm going to take a black. But only right there. Only right there. So as you all can tell already that we're going to cut this crease. We'll cut the crease. We're going to cut the crease right there where it's still light at. If I would have known I was gonna cut this crease, I would have kept that concealer. Uh, it's okay, guys. No need to stress. No need to stress. Sounds like I find it. I cut that crease higher than what I expected. So he sent me shit he probably shouldn't have sent me. When he's not with you, he's trying to be with me. Can't spend no time with me unless he's spending vengeance. Fuck you, nigga. Now you nigga missing. Don't try to find them sis. That's a blank mission. Don't send them back when you were finished. I hope you text me on his lips when you kiss him. I'm not touching him. So now you locking up. I'm gon' give him back 'cause since it wasn't good enough. I wish you well. Going back and with that black, just the residue from what was already on the brush. I'm not gonna let this go no more. Take advantage of my weakness, let it go too far. I let you get away with all too much. You did what you wanted and I let you ride. I don't wanna be with you no more. All the sacrifices that I made, I did them for you. If I would've known that you were this way from jump, I would've stopped it. I gave you my heart to hold and you dropped it. Looking in the mirror, I be crying out for help. I was so in love with you, I end up losing mine. Took what you had and know it ain't fair, but I should've known what you was scared for. Next time I'll be more careful. No, I got no hard feelings. Shout out to Sydney Renee. I absolutely love Sydney Renee. Love Sydney Renee. I So I'm not really conceal up here, but I will today. The hints that you were sending me, we went from being so close to so distant. Got me wondering how things became just so different. You shot me in my heart, just been a hole there since. Didn't wanna break it up, didn't wanna go there. You were the one, made the decision to walk. I had to choose. At the end of it, I was really losing now. I don't wanna be with you no more. All the sacrifices that I made, I did them for you. If I would've known that you was this way from jump, I would've stopped it. I gave you my heart to hold. Okay, before we finish that, before we go blending in that stuff, we're going to go ahead and finish this colors on these eyes. But because we did a black in the crease, it turned like a black kind of purplish, orange, yellow. I can't even describe it. It's like it's cute. Just put it like that. It's really cute. But because everyone knows that I absolutely love orange, I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place palette. And this orange, which is Moroccan. So I'm going to go and let's sit down first. Yeah, let's do that. Mm-hmm. For like a transition kind of color. What am I listening to? Man, you tripping, bro. This black is actually a little messy. So, to fix it, go back in with this red. Same residue on there. And just blend that more. Done. Manipulator, chase the dick slayer, freaky dictates to make a nigga do the percolator. I am a heartbreaker man, taking money, man. If you ain't talking money, then you know you cannot talk to me. Step your the game up before you even try to cover me. Stupid freak up in the sheets, I like my niggas nasty. Fuck me real aggressively, that shit really attracts me. Come and sexually harass me. Hold up, hey, I'm just flexing on my ex nigga. I ain't tripping cause I'm on to the next nigga. I cut you up and then I flex. Yes, nigga, cause I'm too busy chasing motherfucking checks, nigga. I'm just flexing on my ex nigga. I'm just flexing on my ex nigga. I'm just flexing on my ex nigga. Cause I'm too busy chasing motherfucking checks, nigga. Freaky bitch, and you know that pussy stay on fleek. Send me your hardest nigga, better fall in love with me. Fucking good and don't call him for about a week. See him in person and won't pass him, I won't even speak. Begging to eat my pussy, but I made him eat my ass. Then ran up with his shit, that's how you secure the bag. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. These colors are so pretty right now. Okay. Now let's take a not 'cause I miss you so much. Eventually, I'll get over you. Ain't that enough? A couple bands, I'm spending money as my antidote. Yeah. Don't you sound like somebody you know. Yeah. She hurt you hurt me. But when I hurt, it was me. So I don't know what to say right now. And I don't know what to be right now. How do I address the present situation? The present situation. The present situation. I don't know how to address the present situation. The present situation. So when you started tricking on me, you was trying to get off her. When you started to let me down, you was still getting over her. I wonder if you let me know, or if you ever left me at all. A baseless love, it's still we fall now. Right. I'ma keep on shopping it so much that I start to forget. And I had quiet taste, going straight with no traces. Say right. Then I started to come around, so when they heard about it, then you want to hold me down. I got a present situation. Present situation. The present situation. I don't know how to adjust the present situation. Present situation. And I can't lie. I can't lie. It ain't right. I wouldn't let you this life. I love it. The present situation. The present situation. The present situation. I don't know how to address the present situation. The present situation. So what I'm going to do on here that I don't never do is I'm going to, if you're still watching, it's been 50 minutes now and I'm still doing my makeup. So now you all can see how long things really take. It's not a 20-minute, maybe 30-minute video. It's hours or more, hour or more just for one face. Shout out to Tink. So what I'm going to do real quick is, before I blend, I'll come back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eyebrows really quick. So give me 1 second, okay? You all can just listen to the music right now. I'll try to move as fast as possible.
You know just how I feel. I can't get through you when you're off the pills. So come home to me every night and I'll be you. I want it when you like. I miss you, but you can see it, girl. Cause I'm hurting when I'm with you. Nothing else matters when I'm with you. Nothing else matters. All I see is rain and thunderstorms and the next weather report. But I wouldn't ask you for nothing that you couldn't ask me for. But it's okay, keep on feeling my jeans. You say you sweat as a Navy Marine. Spending up on them like you was a globe. Looking them breakfast, but nothing needs a home. Yeah. No panties on. When I'm with you, nothing else matters. When I'm with you, nothing else matters. I love the way you smell. I talk nothing else. Just the way that you. Just to make love. Just to make love. Another question. How do you know what matters most to you? Do you have to balance it? Business, music, love, sex? There is no balance. Everything in my life is just a gamble. It's all about just upgrading and progression.
Almost done. Almost done. I'm still here, guys. Go anywhere.
Change is inevitable. Why hold to what you have to let go of?
All right. So I've started them. I'm gonna finish them. So this is gonna spread it because it's a big brush instead of a small brush. So this is a smaller brush, like that, to spread the concealer underneath. Bam.
Ocean breezes, loving you was nice. But it's a new day, a new season, nothing inside. And he could see you picked up your pieces, we adjust alike. And alright. He's the one to ride. He's the one to ride. He's the one to ride. Ooh. He's the one to ride. Started as a love song, 24 years in the making. Moving from place to place, and I never really settled down. Found a place to call home. I get so used to the changes. Moving from stranger to stranger. You should face it, crazy. Want to ride. Want to ride. Want to ride. Want to ride.
Better.
Shame on me for changing. No. Shame on you for staying the same. Shame me for changing. Shame me for staying the same. Maybe I just wanna.
So as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm setting my eyebrows with a eyeshadow. I'm thinking of wear it. Sorry. And then you can take like a NYX, it's like a mascara, but it's mascara for eyebrows.
Do you mind? Yeah. Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind? Oh, you ain't coming over. I'm gonna turn the spread on to the strip club. Do you mind? Do you mind? Yeah. Do you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind? Let it right here. You can have me all night if you do everything that I say. Oh, do you mind? Do you mind? Yeah. Do you mind? Do you mind? This couldn't fill up my spot. He got Dreezy, now he only with top notch. He left them squares, hopscotch, sweat me hot box. I put him on the team and now he rooted like a mascot. Spend your last on me, play with the pearl, yes. My friend like, was it good? I was like, girl, yes. These are like the whip, yeah, we got range on the truck. I could put you in the game, even the game wanna fuck. Kitty got power. Come and sit up in it for an hour. Get me round two up in the shower. Make me scream your name and let it out. What's up? I'm just leaving from the club. Feeling liquor out my cup. Know you like it when I'm drunk. I'm a few minutes away. Stop and get some gas or some bottled water. Cause you know we got to go crazy. You know I'm buzzing. I ain't feeling good. Good night in the sunshine. Hope you can swim. That's against love. That's against love.
When we back up. Yeah.
Do everything that I say. Do you mind? 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 Oh, you ain't coming over. I'm gonna turn the spread on to the strip club.
So I'm bringing black underneath here to make this more dark. But I'm not gonna do that until after I.
The way that ass is moving, we just losing time. You say I be doing crimes, and I'm a fool for lying, but I be on that paper chase. You know all I do is lie. You be tripping, trying to catch me slipping with a different dime. But you don't listen, I ain't switching up no for mine. You the motive, you keep me focused, I acknowledge that. And when the biggest in your DMs, you don't holler back. See is believing to see. And right now I see you in heart, baby. Cause we've been running in this circle for a while. And we've been talking all this, we talking now. It's no better time. Boy, here's your presence. Open me up while I'm in your presence. But you gotta do it my way. On the back, on the sideways.
So what you all can see so far is that I take a long time doing makeup, and sometimes I can be a little boring because I don't really interact with people. I'm just sit there and start doing makeup, get into my own little world, start dancing, all that stuff, singing. But one thing is for sure, and two things is for sure, and what you can deny is that I'm really good, and I take pride in that. I'm not gloating. I'm not being cocky. What I'm saying is that I'm talented. I've taken a lot of years and time and energy and money and desire and fascination into my craft to where I am good. So that we can't deny it. Which is why you should all continue to watch it. And despite of me, oh, I see that you should comment. You should start doing things. What do you mean prank? What do you mean pranks, Anisha?
I need somebody who gon' stay up when I'm mad. Treat me like your missus. When I'm bugging, you gon' listen. Type the type of business I could buy my own Christian. Day and night, day and night. Day and night, day and night. Sold out bakes, cash every day. I got you a base. I light up the range. You cheat on my pet. The condo a cage. The DD6. I got it delayed. My jacket off white. No mean that it's made.
Actually, what thing what I'm gonna do is let me see. Let's see how this works.
I know she been shaking. No, I'm back in. I'm back on the road. Another protect. Play on my show. Tripping this rough. Waters be long. Hoes by the pound. I'm never alone. Sleep on the lyric. Come on, they go solve. 8 in a 2. And let it dissolve. Bombing my dinner. Y'all don't wanna ball.
Okay.
The whole concert and hop in the front. Before it's a toy. I'm still a kid. Take care of this shit for controlling his league. Bro got a balance. I come on her weed. Open some on the let in a tree. Like them both diamonds. Cause I'm with me. Straight like a lineman. I really got rich. Some more busy yellow diamonds to my feet. Don't get it confused.
Let's do something else today. Let's use my that's all. Let's use this.
Me and your gone back at it again. We just know New York double thinking with twins. I just bought a ring, I retired the Benz. I find my picture and I hired a friend. I see all the XG cardio lens.
This is to lighten up the concealer, the highlight underneath.
I'm watching my drip, that's I'm sitting in the train. Louis that pack, the trick, and I'm gone. Don't post what I do, cause these niggas be close. See, these diamonds, they hitting these VVS. Got a championship.
And it's a powder. So we're gonna put this powder on top of the powder. So let's use. Woo! I look hated. Let's use the Ben 9 luxury powder. Looking for something to put it in. Put it in this top. Just in case. We don't need all that. See, look, that's a lot. I'll definitely put a lot in here. I'm sorry.
Sitting up in the bed in the morning, aching over used to be. So good to get around you. Usually I would find my own way home. This one is stubborn and the next one I'm begging you to bend on. Tell me, can you help me? Only you can hear my tell you when this one's for me. Waiting up and if you would just give me love. And I change the decision, change how I'm thinking, telling you I'm staring here at this picture of you and me. We were so sure to be like being on you. What you scream for, I'm searching for. I stepped up. You asked me what's happening. I don't know. You. Please tell me you can help me. I'm hoping you. Whoa, this was for me. And now, will you just give me? Please take me. This is on me. Oh, this is on me. Baby, oh. Wish I could go and say what I did not say. And maybe I was standing in a different place. When he asked me, did I love him? I hope that you can help me. Wait out. Begging you to give me one chance to make it right. Me. Tell you the lie. I'll be right. Be right with that.
Okay, enough of that. Just to set that, and then to set my foundation, I'm going to use a powder foundation to set the foundation, and that is going to be my Kat Von D foundation in the tone, or in the complexion, medium 62. I can get it open. You see, I love this, as you can tell.
Lately you've been acting out of line with me. Could you was plotting on the side? I know you would. Why you fuck up with a nigga like me? But truly locked up with a nigga like me. Tone it down, I said you gotta tone it down. Held you up, shit, I used to hold it down for real. Now how you feel? My oh my new bitch, so I can steal. You don't know why? Cause I used to give you all the tricks. Go push you into obvious. Hey, no. Looking around like you don't know. What goes around gotta come right back. What goes around gotta come right back. No. Looking around like you don't know. What goes around gotta come right back. What goes around gotta come right back. you think I knew? Don't you know that he was my man? But ain't sure to let him know why do you care about him? Who said I didn't wanna make the word? But you forget I had words. He was a lady, never wanna make you don't know. Now here's your chance. I've already had your man. Just take it. I think you should have some love for you. Do you know what love like that? Do you know what job like that? Hey, I'm not thinking of him. Do you know what? Baby, he wasn't mad enough for me. Maybe you really know me, you can still worry about me. When we couldn't work it out. You're the man. See, I'm already the man.
All right, so for blushes, I'm going to use I'm going to use my Blush Neutrals palette by BH Cosmetics as well. If I can ever get it open. And let's use, oh, it's messy. Let's just use these two. This one has like a metallic kind of, that one has like a metallic, you can't really tell. What was that?